It wasn't until she saw her son at her husband's party that the woman realized in horror that she had been working multiple jobs and even sold a kidney to raise money for their surgeries, only to discover that they were faking their illnesses and poverty all along, hiding their prominent family background. Instead of enjoying their happy family life, they concocted a drama where both father and son supposedly had cancer and desperately needed surgery, all because the woman was a working-class girl from the bottom of society. They pushed her to the brink, forcing her to choose between them in times of crisis, just to satisfy their twisted game of using her for entertainment, testing who was more important to her. But the woman refused to give up on either of them, resulting in her working 8 jobs a day, being constantly played for a fool. And she never suspected that the jobs she found in dire straits were all deliberately arranged by them. This time, she was handing out flyers at a shopping mall, while the father and son were nearby, buying gifts for a scheming woman, spending millions on a watch without hesitation, completely oblivious to the fact that his wife was working hard to earn money for their $600,000 surgery. Just then, her husband's cronies deliberately caused trouble, falsely accusing the woman of stepping on his limited edition shoes and demanding that she kneel if she couldn't afford to pay, or they would report her and she wouldn't get paid this month. Thinking of her husband and son, the woman had no choice but to kneel in humiliation, while the father and son watched coldly from a distance. One friend reminded the arrogant man not to go too far, and the rich kids finally reined themselves in. But the jerk never imagined that his cronies had become so emboldened by him that they didn't value the woman's life at all. The business card they deliberately dropped led to his wife selling a kidney. But to avoid worrying the father and son, the woman hid the truth and continued to take care of them as always. But when they saw yet another bowl of chicken soup, they pretended to be touched and drank it all. But as soon as the woman left, they couldn't wait to spit it out, complaining that she was a low-class person who had never seen the world and only knew how to buy cheap chicken soup to nourish them. The woman's sincerity was wasted on them. After playing along with his wife's act at the hospital, the father and son went out to party that night, throwing a party at a villa, unaware that his wife, who was working a part-time job, was also there. While working, the woman accidentally saw a photo of the father and son. Just as she was about to take a closer look, she was suddenly called away by the manager. At that moment, the jerk, with his arm around a scheming woman, played intimate games to the cheers of the crowd, a scene that was witnessed by his wife. She couldn't believe that the man in the high-end custom-made suit was her poor husband. To verify that it was all a mistake, she even called her husband's phone, but the truth slapped her hard in the face.
Download the Daily Short app to watch full episodes for free.